So hello, thought I'd just share another sweet spot with you out here in nature. This is the top of a trail that just kind of looks out over the amazingness of Topanga from another way. Um, just thought I'd commune with you and just share something that I thought might assist you along your journey if you're a meditator or interested in really evolving spiritually. Two things that I have found that are paramount for the path. Absolutely a core piece of the energetic evolution, which then also affects everything that you do in your life. So those two things. The first one is we've got to work towards and integrate whatever processes we need to actually awaken our Kundalini. From one saint's statement, he would say that the spiritual path begins when the Kundalini is awoken. So until that energy is awoken, then we're just doing preparations to awaken that energy. So that's one piece of the journey that's absolutely paramount. And you may ask, what is Kundalini? So the Kundalini is the energy that resides. It is said that it resides at the base of the spine, at the root chakra, the Muladhara, and is spiraled around and turned upside down, so it's facing down. And when that energy awakens, it's the energy of the divine feminine energy awakening within you, and its intention is to actually ascend through the chakra line, through the Sushumna, the central channel, all the way up through the crown, up through the head, and merging with the Guru chakra, then to the Sahasrara, the crown chakra, and then to different planes and sources of consciousness. From different perspectives, then that energy is merged either to source, back into the heart is the tantric perspective. So the one perspective is all there is merging with source, and another perspective is you merge it with source and then you return it back into the heart and merge it with source in the world. So that's the awakening of Kundalini. Paramount imperative if you are interested in experiencing Christ consciousness or Buddha consciousness. This is the beginning of the awakening. So there's many different ways to do that, and that would be something that I'd have to address in a whole nother video. The other piece that I'm inviting to talk about today, that's another paramount piece, is actually creating your own rainbow bridge. This is the Antakarana. So you may look this up and get a little bit more information on it, but simply what you're doing is you're merging three conscious threads, one from the heart, one from the throat, and one from the crown. So those three threads, not to get into all the minutiae of it, but those three threads intertwine or merge as a triangle up through the crown and then on up to source. What we want to do is create a pathway for this. So what happens as the Kundalini is awakening and rising, the energy often gets stuck at the back of the head, which is called Lalana chakra. And when it gets stuck here, you might feel a lot of pressure, energy pushing at that space, and it can't merge up to the crown. So what we need to do is often it'll get stuck here, and then it'll cause headaches or problems, some challenges with the awakening of the energy or the moving of energy. So we want to create a pathway where this door actually opens. So typically what happens is the energy continues to get hit right at the back of the head and keeps hitting the back of the head, and eventually we hear a big kaboom, and then it'll merge with the third eye. So what we want to do is we want to create that bridge from Lalana chakra at the back of the skull, where the neck meets the skull, to the third eye, and then merge that and create a triangle right at the crown of the head. When we have those 3 points connected, then what actually we're doing is we're opening up this bridge. We're consciously creating a bridge that actually opens that energy that's rising up your Sushumna or up your spine and going to that center. Instead of getting stuck there, and instead of having a big kaboom at the third eye, you're actually starting to create energy to the crown and opening that doorway over time rather than one big bang at the end, which is what some saints have spoken about as their awakening has into enlightenment was greeted with a huge bang, and that was the pop from the Lalana chakra to the third eye, and then there's another merging from the third eye to the crown. So what I'll do when I sit tomorrow or at another point, I'll walk you through how to merge that. But the simple way today, what I'll just say is, as you're visualizing energy going up the spine, when you get to the Lalana chakra, where the neck meets the skull, you just visualize a line going through to the third eye. And then you imagine those 2 points, the Lalana chakra and the third eye, connecting to the crown of the head in a triangle. And then from there, what I'll do is I'll actually then bring it down to the throat, from the crown to the throat, all the way down the front, and I'll merge into Mother Earth, connect to Mother Earth. Then from that Mother Earth connection, I'll rise the energy back up the spine, connect that triangle to Lalana chakra, third eye, to the crown, and then I'll merge the rainbow bridge from the heart center, the throat center. You just imagine a triangulation from the heart to the throat, and those 2 points connecting to the crown. And then you spiral those 3 cords all the way to source. So you just imagine it shooting up to source. That's the simple way. At another time, if y'all are interested, I'll walk you through that meditation and give you a guided meditation on that. So awaken that Kundalini. Many ways to do that. That'll be another video as well. And the second one is, especially once that energy is awakened, to merge the rainbow bridge, so you actually create that bridge so it's a lot easier for that energy to rise and actually go back to source. So that may have helped a few of you and piqued an interest in several more. Many blessings to you, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.